Watch. Scott Jennings drives the spike into the Never Trump campaign as only he can. I mean, Scott Jennings is a breath of fresh air. I'm so glad that he's in CNN checking these crazy leftists. And he's speaking truth to them. And today he's actually talking about the Never Trumpers. He's talking about these fake conservatives and these rhinos that have been attacking Trump since he came down that elevator because they were upset that he is not part of the establishment. He is not part of the club, the get along crew. He's not a part of he's not a part of the global elitists, and so that's why they never liked him from the beginning. He's actually for the people. That's why they don't like him. And Scott Jennings is going to talk about these Never Trumpers. So we're going to play the clip. We're going to talk about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account. So follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from Sister Soldier from Red State. I'm sorry, Sister Toja from Red State. Sorry about that. And she reports that there's been a lot of talk since Election Day about the winners and losers in the various races. But one group on the losing side that hasn't gotten a lot of attention in the aftermath of what's gone down so far has been with the infamous Never Trump grifters. These people are so despicable. They feign like they're conservatives. And then when you have Trump, who's not 100% conservative, but for the most part have more conservative views than anyone in government, they're actually against him. But it goes on to say, we've written about them often here and how for 8 years they've betrayed themselves, their supposed principles every time they've opened their mouths, have crashed another check from their fat cat Democrat donors and or media overlords, or in one group's instance, allegedly looked the other way during a sexual predator scandal. Talking about those what is it? The log cabin, not log cabin. The what is the name of that group? The Never Trumper group. It escapes me. I think Scott Jennings might talk about him. But among the worst of the lot, of course, are the co-founders of the Lincoln Project. Yeah, that's them, the Lincoln Project. For whom no low is too low to stoop. With all of that in mind, we turn to our Election Day post-mortem commentary from Republican strategist, CNN political analyst Scott Jennings, who, as we previously reported, delivered some harsh reality checks to his colleagues and Democrats in the early morning hours about the "we're fed up" message sent by voters during Tuesday's election. I mean, overwhelmingly, Americans are fed up of what our government, what the permanent bureaucracy, the administrative state has been doing to our country. But a few hours later, Jennings proved that he was not done after a statement issued from anti-Trumper Liz Cheney regarding the president-elect's resounding victory, prompting him to drive the final spike into the whole never anti-Trump campaign. So let's play that clip and hear what he has to say about people like the Liz Cheney and the Lincoln Projects and all of these rhino fake conservatives. Here we go.
Bang up job. I mean, this Never Trump whole complex that grew over the last several years, nothing has ever failed as hard in politics as this. The Lincoln Project, all these people that built millions upon millions upon millions of dollars from Democratic donors, and all the eggs that was put in this basket. The split was amazing. Trump got like 94% of Republicans. I don't think they accomplished anything except probably build a bunch of beach houses. That's about what they did. Republicans being lectured to, condescended to, browbeaten by all these folks over the last... I mean, look, at some juncture, it's okay if we have different opinions about the election. You don't have to beat people to death over it, and the more you do that, the more it drives people away. Total failure.
So I think I think it's important to...
I don't know what she was gonna say there, but he's right. You can't keep calling people names, talking down to them, disrespecting them, calling them ignorant, and all these other things, and expect them to follow you. You expect them to believe in you. You expect them to vote for you. That's not gonna happen. People are not that desperate, and people are not that stupid. But the article goes on to say, I don't think there's any room for argument there. I agree. And while Trump's never Trump detractors like Rick Wilson and the like, would you say, well, we helped kick him out of office in 2020. The net effect of that effort was A, to make Trump get even louder, and B, to drive even more people in Trump's direction, including big-time movers and shakers like Elon Musk and Joe Rogan, which culminated in one of the most, if not the most, spectacular comebacks in American political history. I say it is definitely the most, the most spectacular. But something equally delicious about the voter repudiation of these types of tactics on Tuesday will be that 5 or 10 years down the road and beyond, very few people will remember much about the Never Trump movement, but they will for sure remember how Trump seemingly rose from the political ashes to get his revenge in the best way possible, by way of the ballot box. I think his best revenge, though, I agree with everything she said, but except for that, his best revenge would be a better economy, a more stronger, powerful United States, a more prosperous United States, and building up the middle class, building that back up. I think that'll be the best, because it'll show that the conservative way, the Republican way, really is the way of the people. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.